Hey Botanical Bliss family! Today's video is about something super exciting that's going to transform your indoor gardening game. Growing microgreens. These tiny powerhouses are baby versions of your favorite vegetables and herbs, packed with amazing flavors and nutrients. The best part? You can grow them right on your kitchen counter, even if you're a complete beginner. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss our weekly gardening tips. First, let's talk about why microgreens are absolutely amazing. These little seedlings are harvested when they're just a few inches tall, but don't let their size fool you. They can contain up to 40 times more nutrients than their fully grown counterparts. Plus, they're ready to harvest in just 7 to 14 days, making them perfect for impatient gardeners like me. For today's demonstration, we'll be growing pea shoots. They're one of the easiest varieties for beginners and taste absolutely delicious. Trust me, once you try these sweet, crispy shoots in your salads or sandwiches, you'll be hooked. Here's what you'll need to get started. And I've linked all these supplies in the description below. A shallow growing tray with drainage holes, a second tray without holes to catch water, good quality potting soil or seed starting mix, pea shoot seeds, make sure they're specifically for microgreens, a spray bottle, and a sunny windowsill, or grow light. Now let's get our hands dirty. Start by filling your growing tray with about 2 inches of soil. Don't pack it down too much, we want it nice and fluffy. Next, use your hand or a piece of cardboard to smooth the surface gently. Think of it like spreading icing on a cake, but way less tasty. Here's a pro tip I learned the hard way. Before adding your seeds, water the soil thoroughly using your spray bottle. The soil should be as moist as a wrung-out sponge. This prevents your seeds from getting displaced when you water them later. Now for the fun part, sowing your seeds. With pea shoots, you want to spread them pretty densely, almost touching each other. I know it might seem like too many seeds, but trust me on this one. Gently press the seeds into the soil using your flat piece of cardboard. They don't need to be buried, just good contact with the soil. Cover your tray with a second tray or a piece of cardboard to block out light. This helps with germination and makes your shoots grow nice and tall as they search for light. Place your tray in a warm spot. Around 70 degrees Fahrenheit is perfect. Check on your seeds daily and mist them with water when the soil feels dry to the touch. After about 3 to 4 days, you'll see the seeds starting to sprout. This is where the magic happens. Remove the cover and move your tray to a sunny windowsill or under a grow light. Continue misting daily, always keeping the soil moist but not waterlogged. Watch out for these common newbie mistakes. Overwatering can lead to mold. Yuck. While underwatering will give you sad, wilted shoots. If you see any white fuzzy stuff growing, that's mold. Immediately improve air circulation by adding a small fan nearby. In about 10 days, your pea shoots should be 4 to 6 inches tall with beautiful leaves. You'll know they're ready to harvest when you see the first set of true leaves. To harvest, simply grab a clean pair of scissors and cut the stems just above the soil level. Voila! You've just grown your first batch of microgreens. Store your harvested microgreens in an airtight container in the fridge, and they'll stay fresh for about a week. Add them to smoothies, sandwiches, or use them as a gorgeous garnish. They make everything look fancy. Here's a bonus tip. You can reuse the soil for your next batch of microgreens. Just break up the old root mass and mix it into the soil. However, I recommend starting with fresh soil every third batch to prevent any potential issues. Before we wrap up, let's talk about some other beginner-friendly microgreens you can try. Radish, sunflower, and broccoli are all excellent options. Each has its own unique flavor profile and growing quirks, which we'll cover in future videos. Remember, gardening friends, everyone's growing conditions are different, so don't get discouraged if your first attempt isn't perfect. It's all part of the learning process, and that's what makes gardening so fun. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your fellow plant enthusiasts. Drop a comment below letting me know what microgreens you're excited to try growing. Until next time, keep nurturing those plants, and I'll see you in our next gardening adventure.